Hi, everybody. My name's Trevor Conkergood. Welcome to Sunset Stitches. It is Free Font Friday for December the 27th, 2024. And I'm very happy to announce our latest font of the week is called New Year Simple. New Year's Simple. It's a very clean, stylized block font. Perfect for, I guess, anything that you need a nice block font for, but maybe you got to do the lettering for your New Year's Eve invitations and you want something clean and simple. Anyway, it's called New Year's Simple and it's absolutely free. So if you were to have visited our website every week this year, you could have collected a new font. This is the 50th font that we have released this year. Of course, they're only free for the week, and so you got to come each week to get the next one. Or you can join as a member of my Floriani workshop or in my embroidery club, season 2, and you get access to an archive page. You know, on the archive page, you can download them anytime you want. You could come tomorrow and download the whole thing. So anyway, it's been fun. There's been some awesome fonts over the year, and just to show you guys a few of them, these are some of the latest free fonts. Now they're no longer free. The only one that's free is called New Year's Simple this week. But if you're a member, then these are all fonts that you would have collected throughout the year. And if not, you can come and get them now and add them to your collection, you know. So it's Free Font Friday, and every Friday we like to go live here at Sunset Stitches and just announce the latest free font of the week. We always do a new embroidery font and then announce it on Friday kind of thing. And you can come and collect it any old time during the week that you want. But you're going to have the Floriani embroidery software to use these. These are actual fonts. You can just type in Trevor, type in Nicholas, and it will, put the letters together for you, and then you can type in the size, 1 inch tall or whatever size you want, and they're quite sizable. They're way better than when you buy them in letters, letter A, PES, letter B, PES, because those have a size. You'll often, when you buy a font like that, you end up getting the 1 inch size and the 2 inch size and the 3 inch size. Well, this is a little different because now you can type in the size that you want and the software will generate the stitches for you. So they're very interactive embroidery fonts. And if you don't own the Floriani software, don't sweat it, because you can get the free Floriani Creative Express, and that includes the font tool, and it includes the ability to add new fonts to your collection. So Floriani Creative Express comes with 8 fonts, and you can go ahead and I'll show you today where you can get the software from if you don't already have it. So you can tell your friends, go and get that free Floriani software. That's what we all use. And then you can use Trevor's fonts, and then boy, you'll have a lot of fonts in there for a free program. It could actually end up being quite a lot. And then, of course, as the software manager for RNK, I make all the videos for training for RNK, or at least a lot of the videos. And so I would love for you guys to have the program and at least have the free version if you don't have the one that, a paid level, because there's different versions of the Floriani software. You can get Fusion, you can get FTCU, there's Sketch-A-Stitch. There's a variety. The Rainbow, Rainbow's only $99, and it's a fun program. But it all starts with Creative Express, totally free. You can get Creative Express totally free, and that will allow you to download the font of the week, which is New Year's Simple. And so I see some of my friends are dropping in to say hi today. And hi, Vicky. How are you doing? I am early today, Vicky. You are right. Normally, I don't go live until a little later in the day. You caught me on that one. One of my things I was thinking about next year is really having, if I'm going to be live, is announcing it and having a set time so that people that might want to look forward to actually coming and asking a question or something. Of course, you can always catch the recordings in Facebook. That's the nice thing about it, is if somebody tunes in after supper, they might catch Trevor. So it always helps for us if you leave comments and questions, because it kind of makes Facebook work in our favor, sort of thing. So it's nice to see you guys. Hi, Virginia. She said happy holidays. And thank you very much, Virginia, and happy holidays to you too. I hope you're doing awesome. I had a great Christmas. I have been home and mostly on the couch after I finished cooking our turkey with my wife, Lorna. We have been kind of relaxing and watching movies, and it's been just perfect winter weather here in Saskatchewan. We got snow outside. And so I'm heading to the cross-country ski trails this afternoon to get some exercise. I got my new Christmas or wintry sweater on, and anyway, so great to see you guys. Vicky said she just finished watching Facebook where she saw Clarissa and Kathy, two of my favorite Floriani educators. That's awesome. I'm so happy that those girls have got some excellent opportunities coming on, the Facebook and social media. So thanks for watching them. They are a ton of fun, and I can only imagine how many laughs there were. Because to be honest, anytime I'm with Clarissa, I just laugh like crazy. She's the funnest educator I can think of. Anyway, it's so great to see you guys. And hi, Robin. Thanks for saying thank you for the font. You're so welcome. I'll tell Nicholas you said that. He's not here today. Nicholas is still young enough that he thinks that Christmas holidays is like more than one day off. So, remember when you got to that age where you got out of school and you went to work and you found out that Christmas was like a long weekend? Anyhow, he has been working a little bit over the holidays, but he's not here right now anyway. So that's fine. But he did manage to get a font ready for us. And so thank you very much to Nicholas, who, if you don't know, my son Nicholas digitizes here at Sunset Stitches, and he makes fonts. And so he prepares the font every week. And so we will have new fonts next year in 2025. So you can expect font number 51 coming out next week. In the meantime, it's great to see you guys today live on social media. And so I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. To all my friends that are dropping in now, or everybody that drops in later, I hope that your holidays have been wonderful. What have you guys been stitching? The main thing I made was a beautiful set of, I don't always embroider my Christmas presents, but I always make a set of snowflakes every year. Oh my goodness, I made dozens of those snowflakes. They're over on the table there. There's still a few left, but I give them away to pretty much everybody gets one. And it's great because Floriani makes a new one every year. So you can do just like me and give away snowflakes. But I put the Mylar inside, to make them extra special sparkly. And everybody really loves it's, like a collectible item. Oh, did you have a new snowflake this year? So thanks to Nick for digitizing those too. But if you own the Floriani software, like if you own the full software, then you get free designs every month. It's part of membership in the software club. And perhaps what I could do is show you guys. I'm going to show you where you can get the free Floriani software for anybody that's just watching for the first time today. And you're like, man, that'd be great to get all those fonts. And maybe you use some other program, and that's fine. But you want to know about, I just don't understand why every embroiderer in the world doesn't already have Floriani Creative Express, is all I'm saying. So let me make my screen just a little bit larger. And then, so we'll start with, excuse me, the font of the week is New Year's Simple. And it's an embroidery font. It's all capitals, by the way. And it seems like it should have lowercase. I don't know why Nicholas didn't include any. I'll have to ask him about that. But it types out, it's very clean. And so you just type all caps and it looks like this kind of thing, right? That's our stitch out. Excuse me, please. This is a middle split, by the way. So if you want to make the font larger than the suggested size of, kind of like up to about 1.5 inches, I think you're fine. Really, the question is, when do the columns become too wide? And because of the way that Nick divided the W, the stitches don't turn around the bottom. They stay on the horizon. And so that allows this font to be used bigger than if he did turn, some fonts, the letters do turn around the horizon like that. If you know what I'm talking about, the stitch direction, really the thing that's going to determine how big you can use any font is going to be the length of the stitches. So if the stitches went from the corner all the way to the bottom, they would be longer. than if they go kind of across like this. And so I guess the point is this font we say is kind of suitable for between, half an inch and up to kind of 1.5 inches. And then if you want to go bigger than that, you're just going to introduce a split or maybe a pattern fill. When you're in the Floriani software, it'll look like this kind of thing. And if you want to make it, like I said, larger, like this is here, then we need to change the style of stitching. And this is this middle split, but a lot of times I'll change, instead of a middle split, I'll do a pattern fill. So this is the cool thing about a font, right? Is not only can you select that and say, make it say, Trevor's getting old. Nah, getting strong from all that cross-country skiing. And so you can easily add to it. Oh, except for, I changed the name of the font from what Nicholas used. And so it doesn't, because the design was designed in Nicholas's computer, it had a different name. So I'm going to need to scroll down through all my fonts and find under N, because they're always numerical, right? And it'll be New Year Simple. I think the difference was he didn't put spaces between the new and the year and the simple, and I did. Oh, but I'm not getting any of those things that I added. Why not? Can anybody guess? Because it's all uppercase. Yeah, exactly. So if I was just Trevor's, strong, right? And it's from eating all that turkey and going cross-country skiing. So there, it'll update my text to say whatever you want it to say. And of course, I love that there's little handles. There's no apostrophe in this one, Trevor's. So that's where, okay, so there's no apostrophe in this font. How would you know that? Well, if you hover over here, you can actually see in here where the text is. Over the picture of the text. Now I'm getting myself confused. Here, it shows you the characters that are available, and I don't know why there's not an apostrophe. There's a comma and there's a period, but pretty much everything but the apostrophe. So, okay, no big deal. What I can do is I'm going to add it. But before, I think I'll just maybe right click and go edit text and just move the S over just a smidge. Just a smidge, just to make room for it, right? Okay, so that's where the apostrophe is going to go. And then I think we'll just, take our pencil, and because this is the font is quite, what do you say, a consistent width, there's not a big difference between the fatter parts and the skinnier parts. So I think this will look fine if I just draw a line with my pencil and then I make it into a steel stitch. That'll be an apostrophe right there. There you go. Trevor's getting old. So, okay, it wasn't in the font, but I added it in myself. So yeah. To do the middle split, what Nick did was he came in here. Here, I'll have to change the font name, because if I don't, it's going to be the same thing as last time, right? It still remembers the old font name. Nicholas made this design and sent it to me, is what I'm sending. So saying, whoops, and I went right by it because it's an N and I'm already in the S's. So I kind of got to use part of my brain that I talk with. I don't know. New Year's Simple, there it is. And so that way I can show you that, for example, instead of doing the split, so he's got the middle split, I'll turn that off. And then I'll come into where there's, see, now it's kind of a really long satin with no split, which isn't wrong. It's just that they get kind of long. You get worried about, putting it on the kid's jacket and he rubs up against a tree or something like that. And then the letters, the stitches are really long. So there, I made it. This is what I was trying to say. Sometimes I don't do a middle split. Sometimes I do a pattern fill, and it's a totally different way that it looks. So when you look at the photo, you can kind of see what the middle split looks like. And I like that, but I also like a pattern fill. And it's really one or the other if you want to go bigger than the suggested minimum size, right? So that's kind of the thing about it. While I have my screen large, I wanted to go on my website and show you guys, you know, Sunset Stitches, where it says embroidery fonts. That's what you click on and scroll down, and there it is, Sunset embroidery font number 50, New Year's Simple, and click here to download it, kind of thing. And below you can see all the previous fonts. And so here's, you know, 49 and 48 and 47 and all that, all these cool different fonts that Nick made for us this year. And like I said, if you're a member, then you'll be able to download all of these from the archive. There's an archive where we've got all the fonts. And so that's all the fonts. The other thing I wanted to show you guys while I had the websites all up was, so this is my website. It's called Sunset Stitches, but the place to get the software is, of course, the RNK software.club. So just look up here. It says rnksoftware.club. And when you type in, this is the web address that you're going to get to. You can probably just Google search Floriani software and you'll find this, but this is the actual members website. You don't have to be a member to visit. Technically, if you own the software, you are a member. You don't have to do anything. That said, if you want to get to things like the free monthly designs, it has to know which level you have, right? So Creative Express is the free version. Floriani Fusion is kind of like a new owner software that a lot of people get when they, you know, in a machine bundle, perhaps. Total Control U is really the Cadillac of all of our embroidery. That's the top of the line, if you want to call it that. We have a quilting software called Total Quilter. We have a cool sketching software called Sketch-A-Stitch, and you can own all three of these programs and it will blend them together. Fusion is actually a part of FTCU. And so if you own FTCU, you already own Fusion, but you do not own Total Quilter. You know, FTCU is separate from Total Quilter. So these are all different programs. The cool thing is, if you download the free one, so Creative Express, just click on that. Once you click on one of these tabs, the website will change, and so now everything in this website is about the Creative Express program. You can watch training videos, you can get the manual for it, but you'll click right here to download it, okay? And you'll find out that we do a new video every week. If you want to see a really great video collection, click right here where it says free weekly videos, and it'll show you this week's weekly video, but then there's all the week before that, and the week before that, and the week before that, and the month before that, and the month before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. And it's really quite outstanding how many free videos are on this website, and it's now searchable, which means if you're like, well, I really just wanted to find the video about how to, you know, slice something in half, so type the word slice and hit search, you know, and see what comes up, because there's probably a video about doing that, right? Maybe not every video that has the word slice is going to be what you want, but here's a video right here about, you know, using this closed slice tool to slice something up. Another, it's the knife. And if you search the word knife, you might even find more videos, right? If you knew it was the knife tool. So see what I'm saying? It's all completely searchable, and split would help if I could spell it properly, but another way of calling it would be split. And now we have, learn how to split your text. So it's probably the same tool, but different videos that talk about using it in different ways. So yeah, there's a lot there. If you click back to the the little logo at the top, it'll take you right back to the home page. So you can always kind of navigate around, but what you want to do is download this program. And when you install it, so you download it, and then it'll be in your download folder, and then you'll like double click to install it. You can activate it, and you know it'll be a registered owner for no cost. It's totally free. It's called Creative Express. And of course, when you look at my program, there's a lot of buttons and tools that you won't see because those are paid ones, you know, but the one thing you will see is the text tool, you know, and like I said, it comes with a handful of fonts, and then you'll be able to use this tools drop-down menu and use import assets. That is how you collect Trevor's fonts. You say import assets, and essentially you will browse to your download folder and select the asset file that you would have downloaded from my website. And there's video on how to do it. There's instructions on how to do it. So if you're looking for more info on how to do it, just visit my website and you'll find, and when you download them in the download, it's a zip. There's when you unzip it, there's a help file with links, to, step by step, and so if you need help, just email me, I guess is what I'll say. But there's a free font every week, and this week's font is called New Year's Simple, and you guys are welcome to come and download it now, absolutely free on Sunset Stitches. So yeah, it's great to see everybody. Hi, Gloria. She says Merry Christmas, and I want to say Merry Christmas to you too. I should wish everybody that visits our website and attends our classes happy holidays, Merry Christmas from me and Nicholas and everybody in our family. This is this week's font, and I really like last week's font, the Holiday Holler. That one was a great one, Nick. But they're all awesome, and so it's great to see everybody live today on social media. I'm just looking at that. Vicky's asking, is that a shadowed font? Excuse me, I don't know why I'm suddenly coughing. I think I just need a drink because I don't have a cough, unless I'm getting one, but I didn't notice until now, so I think I'm fine. I make a photo stitch pillow for my daughter using her dog's picture. Oh, that's wonderful, Virginia. That's amazing. I love the photo stitch and I love dogs, so I bet you she really loved that. A pillow is a good suggestion. Those photo stitches, as much as they're quite heavy, I will say that Floriani's are not nearly as heavy as some of the other ones that I've seen. But the reality is they make a lot of stitches, if they're definitely full fill embroidery. And I've got one on the front of a shirt, and people always marvel at how soft my shirt still is, that it's literally 94,000 stitches on the front of a t-shirt, but you can wear it, and I think that's what's pretty cool about the photo stitches. So a pillow would be a great, because then you could use, it wouldn't need to be, it would be soft and pliable pillow, but you don't feel like, oh, is this kind of dense for my t-shirt, or that kind of thing. I was going to say the photo stitch is probably better on a denim jacket than it is on a t-shirt, but I managed to put one on 94,000 stitches on a t-shirt. People really were surprised by that. So, hey, it's nice to see everybody. Lorene says thanks, and you're very welcome. Thank you. And Cindy's dropped in, and so thanks. Merry Christmas to you too, Cindy. I hope you guys have all had a wonderful time. Hopefully everybody's been able to see their family. I will be seeing my mom and my dad on Sunday. We're going out to their house for the Conquer family Christmas out there at mom and dad's. But my kids have been home with me, and so we've been having a good time and enjoying it. And thanks for your wishes, everybody. And I miss you all back. Just a wonderful Christmas, which of course has happened, but then there's New Year's coming up soon. So I'm not a big one for New Year's parties. I'm probably just as happy to hang out with my kids and maybe give them a ride if they've got a party to go to and be a safe way home or something like that. But truth is, all my kids are getting pretty grown up now. Reese is my youngest, and she's in grade 12. She'll be graduating this coming year. So they're all pretty grown up, and they probably all have plans for New Year's Eve. But yeah, maybe I can give them a ride. We'll see. But what are you guys doing for New Year's? Maybe that includes the beach, but up here in Saskatoon, I'd be happy with a cross-country ski. Yeah, this time of year, it's a funny thing about stuff like that. When the season's right, you get it in, because you never know, right? We've been lucky this year. It had snow early, and so I've been cross-country skiing since November. And yeah, so anyway, no big family holidays in our plans this year. We're happy to be home and kind of enjoy the snow. To be honest, we're just always happy to be home. And in the summertime, we just want to be home too, because then we can enjoy the sun or whatever. But I will be traveling next year to visit you guys. I hope to get to meet a lot of new embroiderers next year. That's going to be exciting. It all kicks off with Chattanooga, Tennessee. In January, I'll be in Chattanooga, you guys. I can't wait to get there. It's going to be fun. We're doing hands-on making patches in Chattanooga. And of course, Trevor's embroidery recipe box. I'll be doing my, newest lecture kind of thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm also going to be in Fresno, California, end of January. I'll be in Southern California, uh, beginning of February. And then I'm in San Diego. Oh my goodness, I have to get the list out because I've got a bunch of events planned for the spring. And so maybe next week I'll have that printed so that I can kind of tell you guys all my dates. And because I'm coming back to Florida, I'm going to be in Alabama, going to be in Missouri, Columbus, and let's see. Anyway, yeah, Vicky's commenting that I'm going to be in Cincinnati in September, and you are correct. That will be my very first event in the fall, and I'm going to have a whole new curriculum, content, event plan for fall. Yeah, I've already got a new one for spring, winter, spring. But I'm planning all different stuff for next fall. So it's kind of fun to go. So yeah, Merry Christmas, Cindy. It's so great to see you guys. Lorene's being so nice. Thank you. I hope I come back to New Hampshire sometime soon also. Yeah, it was great to get around the last couple of years I've been around. And Gloria wants to know if I'll be in Connecticut or New York. And currently neither of those states are in my list, but I do have a few dates left in 2024. I'm not totally booked up. So if you have a store that does sells Floriani thread and they're interested in possibly hosting a Floriani event, I'm available. Yeah. And I'm going to be doing quite a few next year. So I would love to get there. Anyway, you guys, it would be so wonderful to meet everybody. And maybe that'll happen someday. And in the meantime, there's always internet. I'm definitely planning on being live on social media again in 2025. And like I said, I'm trying to get a little more organized again so that we can have like a schedule. Yeah, that would be good. And in the meantime, I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Thank you to everybody that came and dropped in and visited with me live this week. Like I said, it's Free Font Friday here at Sunset Stitches, and you can just come and download the latest font of the week. It's called New Year's Simple, and it's the font for December 2020, 27th, 2024. And so that's where I'm at. And thank you so much to everybody who came and visited with me today, dropping a comment. If you come later, let me know, maybe just say thanks for the font, or say, tell us what it's like there for you guys in your neck of the woods, or maybe what you're working on. You know what else I sewed? I was telling you guys, I asked you what you sewed. Lorna got a set of navy blue napkins. We upgraded our kitchen, our Christmas table with new napkins, and we've always had white ones, and one had Santa and one had, like, they were all Christmas, but they were all candy canes, and everybody had a different napkin. But this year we made a whole set, and they were navy blue, and they had white poinsettias. Oh, it was so pretty. Anyhow, hopefully you guys got a little bit of embroidery done for Christmas, and you're thinking about your projects for next year. And it was great to see everybody live today. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's. Until next time, thanks for visiting, and bye for now.